Hey y'all, today we're putting in some pulleys. My name is Andrew. This is the OK Humvee. Well, fun fact about these pulleys is that these are not the ones going in the truck. I've actually already shot this video and the pulleys are in, so I can't show them to you. But here's some other ones to tease this video. I'll try to plan better next time. Yeah, cut to work happening now. But like the sleeve up here.
Oh.
But it was in this far left one. I don't know if that's because of us.
But that's where we're going to put it.
But that's where I'm going to put it until convinced otherwise.
That's them three. Our engine lift's on sale today.
They have a 15% off anything.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, Harbor Freight, not a sponsor, but you should be. Or at least help me with my Inside Track membership. Can never have too many free buckets or like the random metric non-ratcheting wrenches.
I went in on the free screwdriver.
Yeah.
Went into like every store in town. I was like, hey, I need one of these. Great.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
I think it's got a zipper.
Also, I mean, I'm guessing that's some sensor. I don't even know what that is.
That's a glow plug.
No?
No,
Globe?
it's not. The orange ones are glow plugs.
Globe? Orange ones are glow plugs. Hey, Pumpkin! Hi! What are you doing? Are you going to play outside? Are you going to drive your Jeep?
No. You gotta open the door.
No, she just climbs over it. Oh, good job. Yeah, it's pretty gunky. Didn't even know the mount was green. They would do it. I mean, we can at least get it up there, yeah. Well, at least,
Yeah, it won't fall through.
yeah, well, it's not gonna like catch on anything.
Yeah, that's very good.
When I was taking it off, I kept dropping it in the. All right, let's just get it up there, straight up first. Watch your fingies. Okay. Step one. Accomplished. When we took it out, I wedged some wood in there. I wonder if we should do that again.
Got it.
Well, you have to hold it while I put a hold.
Awkward. We can see what we can get figured out, but we can also know that's an option.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to that. You're throwing sticks in the water? Good job. No joke, like 3 hours of just throwing sticks in the water.
Yeah, it's good though. Easy.
Yeah, she got up from her nap. It's like, I want to go outside. And I thought we were just going to ride the Jeep. And she started throwing sticks in the water. And then...
Oh, we got a Jeep.
Sorry, eventually I'll get you something useful.
Can you see me do cool things? So instead of putting this all in at once, we're going to try putting the bracket in first and then, well, at least we'll know, well, the bracket's where it's supposed to be. Hey, Pumpkin. That is a stick. That's a big stick. Are you going to throw that in the creek? In the water. That's what I meant, yeah.
It's not burning my fingers. That's nice.
This is not the same. That's the one that is for the bracket. Oh, is it? Well, don't ask questions.
Fine.
Where'd you put the nut? Will, don't ask questions. Hey, you want to clean this? What do you mean there's threads missing? Oh, the chunk right there. Yeah, that's that's fascinating. I don't know. All the time. You know, the problem with the motor being like mid-engine is getting to it. Speaking of top center, this is, why is that threaded? This, oh, this is threaded. That's fascinating. This is the bolt that came out of it.
Huh. So fun fact, I was looking through this here picture listing of the other Humvee engine on the eBay, which shout out to this guy. Again, great pictures. His bolts into the back and just threads into that port. It doesn't have a go-through bolt.
Huh. Interesting.
So
you're saying run one.
That's how that guy's in the picture is, yeah.
Well, that's probably how it was originally supposed to be.
Well, we can worry about that at a later date, though.
Yeah. Kind of pick that end and guide it. Okay. It's doing something.
Yeah, it's good.
So Will's down there trying to loosen some bracket that I can't see or apparently focus on. Whatever. Just trust me, he's down there.
That's all.
Huh?
Oh, never mind. I thought it was all in. I think that's as much as you get until there's a nut on it.
Okay. Which is fracture. Can you get that while you're back there?
I can.
I thought you had it.
Never ran it.
All right. Oh, remember when I said that wasn't rowing?
It's rubbing.
It's rubbing on something.
Yeah, you'll want it.
Is it really? It wasn't just a son of a. So, generator's in. However, the fan on the back of the generator is dragging a little bit on this fuel line, which is not ideal, nor do I want it to rub and self-clearance itself into spewing diesel everywhere. So this is not the generator that came with this motor, so I knew there would be some quirks. We're gonna try to see if I still have the old lines, see if they're a different shape. Maybe we could bend one of these. Okay, well, I'm waiting to hear back from Facebook friends. Started looking at, that's the wrong way, pulley system. So this is the old style pulley off my non-turbo. It was still a 6.5, but no turbo. It goes here, but we realized one of the pulleys should bolt in right there. And there's no hole for that. So, luckily, I'm a hoarder. So this is the old head from the passenger side. We think these bolts will line up, and then that's the added hole for that other pulley. So we're gonna take this off, see if it'll line up with those holes, and we'll go from there. Oops. Hey, wait, do that one again. No, that's fine. Can you see anything? Okay, so we took this bracket off from the block. This is the little piece where we think that's where the pulley will go. This does line up with the holes. Since I don't know what this bracket is for, I'm thinking about, Will disagrees.
I don't disagree, I just don't know.
Think about putting it back in like that. We can always take it out later, but since we're gonna have to reuse this, and it's very rushed, I do want to clean it, spray it, and I don't have any paint here, and I need a couple random bolts, so I think we're gonna go to Tractor Supply. Okay, Tractor Supply it is. To the supplier of tractors. A big one. you got flowers? Just a quick tip before we go to Tractor Supply. This is the bolt that I'm missing, but it's too short. But I do know the thread pitch is right. So I take this nail, mark it with a silver Sharpie, hope that it doesn't rub off by the time I get there, and then I know that, man, that's a janky nail. Oh well. We know the length and thread pitch and get a new bolt.
I almost thought about that color.
Yeah, there we go. Only that one's not mine.
I walked up this morning and saw those two in the box. I was like, yeah, I think we're gray in this house.
Yes. Okay, so a little update. Thanks to the Tractor Supply, we did get a bolt. It's shiny, but around it's been painted to make it look
Aged.
Will clearanced very professionally and carefully
With a hammer.
the hammer and a block of wood. So this now spins. We've got, I painted that bracket. That hole right there is what we needed, although the Humvee out there doesn't use that. So that's, and that one. We got to take this one out.
Sweet. So that we can put the pulley bracket on.
Yep. So that's what's next. Let me see if my camera's recording. I don't really want them to see me using the wrong bolt or the wrong socket.
In 4K.
But they're big now.
I'm like goldfish at, 20 cents.
Yeah, they're cheap.
Knock stuff outside, but we
Disposable defense.
big of a frog.
Good, probably good.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
It's like, he'll be here in an hour. I'm like,
Oh,
yeah?
okay.
We'll see how that goes.
Maybe he can come another day.
I'm like, we'll see how that goes.
Oh, man.
Project, interrupt project.
Yeah.
Oh, that end of them. Okay, so we did make some progress. We were able to move the fuel line a little bit so it clears the fan on the generator. Let's see, after that, this bracket, so I'm using the bracket off the old motor. So I had to get that little guy to have the bolt because for some reason that pulley's on an extension. Then the tensioner, I don't know if I can move that by hand. There you go, tensioner's there. Once that bracket assembly was on, the power steering pump and crank pulley. So started hooking some stuff back up. Still have some grounds that are not hooked up because we were going to try to bump it, see if it'll turn over. But I still have a lot of stuff that's not plugged in. So that'll be at a later time. Next step is the Black Dog Customs fan assembly. So it comes with a nice new fan, metal internals, that little guy, so the fan doesn't run all the time, but you don't have to use the Cadillac valve, and we'll do a full video on that. But it comes with all that stuff. So anything I'm forgetting, Will?
I put the oil cooler lines up
Oh yeah,
on the bottom.
Will climbed underneath and sacrificed the back of his shirt.
Probably true.
Yeah, it's not clean.
Yeah. Somebody's transmission had leaked everywhere.
Yeah, well, there's that. Yeah, progress has been made. So my hands are really dirty. Do I have any on my face? Just all on my hands. No. See, this was what most YouTube mechanics don't show because they don't get their hands dirty. That's not true. That's half and half. Speaking of half and half, I'm going to get a drink. Arnold Palmer. Guess who didn't clean out the nozzle? Yeah, me. I didn't clean out the nozzle.